أنا فرحان بزاف وسعيد بأن أسامة غادي يهاجر لأمريكا.
Well,
Our plan is you will come here and bring me to the USA.
well,
Awesome! We are quite far into the season, but it felt like we hadn't gotten very far into Oussama and Debbie's story. This made me think that meeting his family was going to be a major disaster that immediately ended their relationship. But that's not exactly what happened. Debbie was nervous about the family's thoughts on their 43-year age gap.
You know, I'm thinking they're gonna think I'm some terrible American trying to steal their son.
It turns out, though, that his parents already knew about that age gap, but they didn't know that Debbie planned to move to Morocco permanently. There were so many ways that this could have gone horribly wrong, and Debbie seemed like she was at least starting to get suspicious of Oussama's true motives. But meeting his parents starts off pretty well.
They're smiling, they look normal, they look kind.
They mostly seem happy to meet Debbie. His mom was a little harder to read, though. She doesn't say much, but you really have to wonder what she's really thinking about this.
I wanted to reassure Mom and Dad that my intent is good.
Debbie starts to talk about their age gap and how they have connected through art. We've all been waiting to hear how the family really feels about this relationship.
في الأول كان جاتني يعني غريبة وفي الآخر فاش لقيته يعني كيتفاهم معها سميتو في التليفون وداك الشيء.
As much as I would like to say that their acceptance is a positive thing, this immediately made me suspicious. What do they think that she has to offer their son, or them for that matter, if she's going to live with them? Even when we find out that Oussama's dad is 68, so slightly older than Debbie, I still thought this was so strange.
Yeah, you know, man.
Debbie is relieved, though, and everyone seems to be more relaxed interacting with each other. The next day, she even brings a gift for Oussama's dad that he really likes. And this is when we find out what Oussama's family really expects from Debbie.
أنا فرحان بزاف وسعيد بأن أسامة غادي يهاجر لأمريكا.
Debbie quickly corrects them and makes it clear that that is not what she's doing.
I am moving here permanently.
And the tone completely changes. To be honest, I can't really blame his family for being disappointed. As much as I like Debbie and have rooted for them because they seem so sweet to each other, they have an insane age gap. And again, what can she offer? She doesn't want to be a traditional wife and can't have kids. And earlier she was already struggling to adjust to their way of living, and it's been one night.
At Oussama's family's home today when I woke up, I felt I aged 10 years, and I looked like I aged 10 years.
She's not a fan of the upholstery on the toilet or the stairs with no railing. Could she really live here forever? And even if they moved somewhere else in Morocco, could she adjust to the culture?
So you want to stay here, living with...
Forever.
I also don't understand why Oussama told his family one thing and then Debbie something else. What does he want? Her to marry him here or go to the US? Why is he telling everyone something different?
زعما حنا ديما كنت تنقولوا نمشيو شحال ملي كنا صغار.
هذا شوية الأولى عاد أنا فكرت فيه واتفقت معاه من بعد.
His sister looks like she's going to cry. Shouldn't he be trying to rush her to the altar if he does want to get to the US? How else would he get there if he doesn't do that? She says that getting him a visa was never the plan. So what exactly is he trying to do? Things become a bit more clear when Debbie and Oussama spend time alone painting and riding a donkey. But first, she must sing to it. I actually prefer Debbie singing over Elizabeth's nursery rhyme cringe.
I have always had an affinity for animals, and I connect with them.
She connects so well with the donkey that she falls off of it. I've been waiting to see that scene since I saw the preview of this season. It was worth the wait.
Big Ed has a poem for you. Roses are red, violets are blue. Subscribe to the Kiblz channel.
You're my best view.
While painting, for the first time, we see Oussama annoyed with Debbie.
What are Oussama's plans?
Sam, I just want to paint and forget about everything.
I'm not exactly sure why he's irritated with her in this moment. He says he's a loner, so maybe he's just not used to being around someone all of the time.
Me and Oussama have these wonderful, deep conversations via texting. I'm getting nothing, man. I'm getting nothing.
His irritability starts to turn into real anger when Debbie keeps asking about their future together.
We just starting. I mean, I will not do everything in one day. Are you crazy?
He doesn't want to figure this out now, and I'm over here trying to figure out what's going on. Where are they going with this? We went from Debbie saying that he tried to rush her to the altar during her last visit to Morocco, to then him saying on this trip that she's not going to stay or get married. He has told his family that she's bringing him to the US. Now he's saying that she's crazy for just asking what the plan is. At this point, that's a reasonable question because I don't know what the heck's going on. The only logical explanation for this is that this guy has no idea what he's doing. I rooted for this couple because of how sweet they were to each other. Even though there was a huge age gap, they seemed like good friends. And we haven't seen her demand anything physical out of him. If she was asking him to share a room with her when he didn't want to, or she was pushing them touching all the time like Nicole, I would have felt more uncomfortable. Instead, their interactions have been pretty innocent. And now Oussama is showing his true colors and I think his true intentions.
You are sick. You have like mental sickness or something.
What?
I did the exact same thing watching this. What? Well, Debbie, maybe you should sing to him to calm him down. Actually, that might not work. He seemed confused by the singing earlier. But he doesn't stop there.
Our plan is you will come here and bring me to the USA and I will go to work there and we start our life there.
With how upset his sister looked earlier, this had to have been the plan all along.
Well, shit.
But I still don't understand why he told Debbie to move here just to get her here. Why not bring up a visa before this trip? Or marry her in Morocco and try to get the spousal visa? It makes no sense and I have so many questions. Did he just tell his family she was taking him to the US so they would accept her? It seemed like he really took the idea of marrying Debbie seriously. Or maybe he thought showing her how he lived would make her want to take him to the US? Because now his mind seems made up and he's not taking no for an answer.
This is our plan and I will from this day never change it. If you don't accept this, we can stop all this.
Well, that took a turn. We are now seeing the true Oussama, and this is just the beginning.
We're planning to go to the USA, yes or no?
No, it's not about a visa.
You are a liar.
He did say in this clip of the preview that Debbie was a liar.
You are a liar.
Whoa. What if there was this huge twist we didn't see coming and Debbie was the one that promised to bring Oussama to the US this whole time? I don't think that's where this is going, but that would be so crazy. Sadly, we can't get these questions answered until the next episode. This seems like this relationship is about to end, and really, it probably should. The age gap was too much. Sorry, Deb. Go find someone your own age and enjoy the rest of your life. Head home, take the loss, and go paint. We will have to see how the rest of this season plays out. Anyways, thanks for watching. Bye!